Iamtallboy Experience.
Hey, this is Vincent Ingala, and if you want the Tallboy experience, he's about to give it to you.
If you want the exclusive, you want the Tallboy, because he's going to bring you the exclusive.
It just happened kind of vicariously through the years. I started on drums at age 3 or 4. That was my first love, my first instrument. And it was kind of like a domino effect from there. I would tingle with the guitar a little bit and keys. And so I played those 3 instruments for the longest time, but in 5th grade, we were asked to pick like a woodwind or brass instrument to play. Excuse me. And I picked the saxophone. And I think over time I kind of found my voice on the sax. And, you know, the rest, as I say, is history, so. Well, jazz is quite a genre because there's so many different elements of jazz, and even me, I love R&B, soul, and funk, and there's a lot of elements, especially in today's contemporary jazz, smooth jazz, elements of R&B that combine, and it's instrumental music, so they call it smooth jazz, but jazz is just a great genre. You could be free to express yourself. You can do. There's no wrong in jazz, and there's tons of different things you could do. And so, you know, I grew up with a massive record collection from my father, who was a DJ back in the day. And so I'm able to, in my live show now, combine and bring out all of those elements of everything that I listened to growing up, and it all comes out through jazz. And so it's just, there's no limit. There's no pigeonhole on the genre. You could do, it's a wide spectrum. That's why I love jazz. Well, I was doing Elvis impressions at age 2 or 3 years old, and I don't even think I remember my first time on stage. It was so I feel like I've been doing it so long, even though I'm only 23. But that seems like a lifetime ago. And as I grew old enough to realize what I was doing, you know, I used to get nervous at first, and I think it was like at a church picnic. It was my first real gig, and my old librarian from school hired me, and I was nervous. But you know, like anything else, as we do this over time, and we keep doing more and more of it, we become very comfortable. And now I feel so at ease on stage, and I love performing and making music. And when you have people, when you surround yourself with people that do it with you and are talented, and you have that good camaraderie, it makes all the difference in the world. And so that's exactly what happened today. We just came out, we had a great time. I had all my guys with me, and it was awesome. You know, a lot of the people that I wanted to work with in the past, I have worked with, you know, idols of mine like Peter White and, you know, Richard Elliott, a big influence to me on the saxophone. And, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people that I want to collab with are deceased. One of them being Wilton Felder of the Crusaders. Last year, one of my biggest influences on the tenor sax. And I never even got the chance to meet Wilton, and the music they created with the Crusaders over the years, and even his solo work, just incredible. But I feel very blessed and fortunate to work with so many people that I grew up listening to, and I could call them my friends. So it's just, it's really amazing where music brings you, and how it brings everybody together. It's a universal language. It really is. You know, I just want to thank all the fans for coming out and still supporting live music. When I walked out on the stage today, it was just a great feeling to see everybody still coming out and supporting live music. You know, there's so much that we could do today that strays from that. You know, downloading music, you know, and streaming stuff on YouTube where you could see whole concerts, and that's all great. But the element of still going out and seeing people play in person, that was great. So thank you to the fans for coming out.
Think big, think tall, think tall boy.